Just imagine a football player who dreams of winning a Champions League. He is playing in the second division of Spain, Spanish league. But one day, a knee injury derails his dream and his career ends then and there. But what does he do? He does not give up. He thinks, that's okay, I'll win the Champions League as a manager. And thus, his managerial career starts. After managing few clubs here and there, he gets a chance to manage Valencia, a mid-table club in the Spanish league. He delivers exemplary and gives them 3 consecutive third place finishes, ensuring Champions League qualification. But this guy is a master tactician. He takes so many notes, he writes everything down and wants his player to play like robots. Thus, the fans, they become anxious. They start booing him and start calling him boring. As a result, he gets sacked. His next stop is Sevilla, another mid-table club in the Spanish league. In Sevilla, he is able to implement his tactics adaptively, and thus he gives Sevilla 3 back-to-back Europa League championships. Such is the dominance of Sevilla that any team who sees Sevilla as an opposition automatically gives up the competition. And he is touted as a Europa League expert. Now he dreams of winning the Champions League, but this can't be done with mid-table clubs, or could it be? But he gets a chance to manage few of the biggest clubs. His next stop is PSG from France. PSG was also chasing the Champions League from a long time until recently, and this seems like a match made in heaven. He delivers very exemplary in France. PSG won all the domestic treble under him, but the coveted Champions League, that never came. In his process of winning the Champions League, there's a match against Barcelona where his PSG team loses 6-1. Everyone starts mocking him, everyone starts touting him. He is not made for Champions League. Send him back to Europa League. And thus the writing is on the wall. He gets sacked from PSG. One of the London clubs has his eye on him from a long time. He gets a chance to manage London's finest, Arsenal. But in Arsenal as well, he could not deliver as expected. There is a sudden disconnect between him, his players, and the fans. The media is also not supportive and starts mocking him. As a result, Arsenal performs very poorly under him. He is able to take them to one Europa League final but gets thrashed by Chelsea 4-1. And so his journey ends in Arsenal. He thinks, that's okay, let me go back to Spain and let me start from my roots. He returns back to Spain and gets a chance to manage Villarreal. In Villarreal, he is again able to win the Europa League, thus defeating Manchester United. And so his mojo is back. But what next? Will he be able to win the Champions League? He gets another call from London, but this time a mid-table club is looking for him. Aston Villa was searching for a manager. Now those of you who don't know Aston Villa is another mid-table club in the Premier League. Out of the 19 clubs, this club lingers between 10 to 15. Slightly better than the lower level clubs, but much worse than the big six. He reaches Aston Villa and there is a sudden connect between him and the badge. He feels as if he is made for this role. And Aston Villa also delivers. In his first year as a manager, he takes Aston Villa to a Champions League qualification, finishing 4th in the table, which is the first time in its 40 years history. In the next year, he takes one level above, a notch above, by competing for the title and being just 6 points below the league leaders Arsenal. He also manages to have a 13-match winning streak across all competitions at Aston Villa in his second year. You guys must have guessed it up till now. He is none other than Unai Emery, a Spanish tactician who showed the world that it doesn't matter what everybody say. What matters is how much do you believe in yourself.